Thanks for tuning in. Now Sacramento starting five. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitz, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brooks. There's the dish to Morant, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Fox. Morant with some nice D. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
And now Sacramento on the break. It's Bielitsa. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And he overshot that one, missing.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. The kick out to Barnes. Fox with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Fox. Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Brooks from outside. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, they were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fox against Morant. Here's Bagley. And here is Fox. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Valanciunas. He gets that one. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Bagley the pass to Fox. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. He dishes it to Bagley. It's stolen by Valanciunas. There's the pass to Morant. Here's the 3. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Barnes finds Bagley. Stolen by Brooks. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Morant with the steal. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. From 12 feet out. That one wide left. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Can they get it? Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. The Kings trailing. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bielitsa with the bucket.
He's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Morant with a wide open look. Jackson passes to Morant. Launches it. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Fox.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing. He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Jackson finds Morant. And the shot goes in.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. To the middle. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Clark. Pass to Jones. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Hield. To the paint. Here's Giles. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
Stolen by Joseph, and they're on the break. On up the court. Hield finds Bazemore. A second chance effort. Shot by Hield, nobody around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities. You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
So it's Sacramento now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Stolen by Anderson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Now here's Hield. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The three drills the three-pointer. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be up on Hield. I mean, when you aren't, he's ready to fire as soon as he touches the rock.
On its way from Clark for 2. Melton passes to Clark. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Clark's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Parker kicks to Hield. Parker against Anderson. Pass to Holmes. Here's Hield. 5 on the clock. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep the fielders at bay.
Now, here's Fox. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now here's Morant. Winslow kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Count that one. Fox has got 6 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Back to Morant. He kicks to Winslow. 3-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Back to Barnes. Bielitsa with it. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Fox. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal 3-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with him defensively.
And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some house. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
To the inside, Bielitsa, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch on the stroke.
Valanciunas finds Morant. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bielitsa. The pass to Bagley. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Morant dishes to Winslow. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Morant passes to Brooks with the shot. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich against Winslow. Valanciunas on the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
So it's Sacramento now. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Morant with it. Now guarded by Fox. And that one's good. Morant.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Bagley with the rebound.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Good on the bucket. Bielitsa's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bielitsa is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Offensive rebound. Morant on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Bogdanovich with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. It's good on the putback. Bielitsa's got 8.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa's shown exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Morant with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's a 3-point Kings lead.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Joseph against Jones. To the middle. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Healed, can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. Down low. Clark finds Jones. Lets it go from deep. Bazemore grabs the miss. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Kings ahead, up by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. Sacramento on defense. 3-point lead.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Pass to Bazemore. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Giles kicks to Hield. Pass to Joseph. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hield. From the stripe. Another shot. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Can't cash in from close range.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Giles, the pass to Joseph. Kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Hield. And that one, good.
And the mid-range game of Hield is excellent. Always got to play up on him when he has the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Passes it to Holmes. From outside the arc. Again, Hield missing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Clark with a wide-open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holmes against Clark. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Joseph. It's stolen. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The pass to Jones to tie it up. Here's Valanciunas to the right side. Anderson kicks to Clark. From past the arc. Barnes grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Valanciunas. And they pick up 2.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Barnes against Jones. Fox passes to Holmes. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Giles. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
To take the lead. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Fox kicks to Hield. And that one goes long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Clark for 3. But they get it back. Pass to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Fox with the steal. It's deflected. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Winslow against Barnes. Brooks the pass to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Valanciunas. It falls!
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
And the rejection by Jackson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
They get it back. Passes to Morant. Dishes to Winslow. And here's Brooks from outside. Bagley with the rebound. Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends. Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Luke Walton decides to call timeout. To win the game. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Memphis will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. Memphis trailing here. Brooks dishes to Morant. It's stolen by Bagley. And they're moving it up. Here's Hield. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
This is why the coaching staff has Bagley out here in these moments. I mean, because they know he can deliver.
And for Memphis, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Fox against Morant. Brooks for 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. Hield's gone 5 of 12 from the field. And there's the pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And that one, good.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fox against Morant. Barnes passes to Hield. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Hield. And the rejection by Jackson.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Barnes finds Hield. Inside, trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Fox passes to Barnes. Here's Hield. Again, Hield missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space. Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now Hield. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Hield. Can't connect. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
for the land of the
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Elita is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at center. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. Now, here's Fox. Back to Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bagley, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Got a piece of it. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
There's the pass to Fox. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. 3 on the clock. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ball with it. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox passes to Barnes. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hits the 3 from the wing.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Ball against Fox. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but, you know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Now Hayes. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, Hayes finds Jackson. And Redick, here we go. It's stolen by Hield. Fox against Jackson. Barnes outside. Giles the pass to Barnes. Here's Hield on target from 13 feet.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Here's Barnes. The Pelicans make their last shot. Fox is doubled. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Again, Hield missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its second championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
And he makes the first. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Hield. Fires the three. Again, Hield missing.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Bazemore. Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Hart the pass to Melly. Back to Hart. Holmes with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans on top, up by 3. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
Parker kicks to Hield. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by Parker. The Kings trailing. Bazemore on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Back to Hart. Pass to Okafor. Pass to Hart and stolen by Bazemore. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. They now take the lead. Hield's got 9 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Hart. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Here's Hart. And the basket is good. Hart's got his second basket of the game. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
It's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. It's Jackson atop the key. He kicks it to Okafor. Second chance shot. Jackson misses. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Holmes finds Parker. Here's Hield. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Okafor. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Out to Ingram. He feeds it to Williamson. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Outside, Bagley. To the paint. Holmes down low. Covered by Williamson. Really left alone that time. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Ball against Fox. Good. Ball's got 6.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Fox against Williamson. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovic. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Sacramento. He comes away with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He had 13 points and 1 steal. He was on the fringes in their last... Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside, Fox. And stolen by Williamson. It's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
4 on the shot clock. Fox passes to Bogdanovich, and that one drops for him.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Ingram against Barnes. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Here's Fox. The shot misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. Ingram with it. Picked up by Bagley. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Williamson, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. So, for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Kings, Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Hield, the pass to Fox. Back to Hield. No good on the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Williamson finds Ingram, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ingram's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. Outside, Fox. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Giles, the pass to Bielitsa. And yes, it's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And Redick, here we go. It's hauled in by the Kings. Barnes passes to Giles. Barnes left side. Hield outside. All alone. And too long on the shot. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Fox. Hield, the pass to Giles. 3-pointer. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. Hield's got 16.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Ingram against Barnes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Hayes kicks to Hart. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And then Hield with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
you know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Kings. Back to the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Giles, and it's Bagley in at the center, locking down the middle. And the pass to Ingram. There's the 3. Good D by Heel.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Ball kicks to Ingram. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. It's a 1-point game. Healed the pass to Bielitsa, and the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ball, count it, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bogdanovich looking around. 6 to shoot. No good. Good D by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Bagley with the block. Outside, Fox. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Williamson. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Holiday. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Bielitsa passes to Heel. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Fox against Holiday. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings trail by 3. It's Bielitsa. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Fox against Ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Favors. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Out to Ingram. Overhealed. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Kings moving the ball around. Fox dishes to Heel. Back to Fox. Fox is double. To the inside. Here's Heel. And the call on the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball against Fox. Here's Favors. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Hield finds Bielitsa. And Fox has it in the corner. Passes it to Bagley. Now Bielitsa. Oh, no good.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Sacramento will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Pass to Bielitsa. Ingram against Barnes. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. Here's Ball. Here's Favors. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 2. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Barnes passes to Fox. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
And so Bagley nails them both.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Ingram attacking. And there's the feed to Favors. Count that bucket. Favors got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Elisa finds Fox. Barnes up top. Bagley the pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Here's Redick. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Right side Bagley. And stolen by Favors. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. It's in!
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
Outside, Fox. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Fox. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ingram. Yes!
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
Back to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley dishes to Fox. Oh, off target.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. Ball against Bagley. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. Exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Can't cash in. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Brigham. And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they...
Hey, Kevin, you may recall that in 24...
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Barnes. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 3. Here's Fox. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Lyles. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame, he's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Murray. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Murray dishes to DeRozan, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
DeRozan surveying the D. Murray outside. Just 4 to shoot.
Helps to have Bielitsa defending like this and staying active on that end of the floor.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Bogdanovich against DeRozan. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Fox against Murray. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. Beyond the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Barnes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Now here's DeRozan. The 7-footer falls.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Bielitsa, and that one is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Passes it to DeRozan. Over Bogdanovich. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the corner. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Fox making a very quick decision on that play. Don't keep the ball moving. The jumper's there. He took it.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Fox. It's stolen by Bagley. Barnes passes to Bielitsa to the left wing. Barnes finds Bielitsa. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Murray against Fox. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Kicks it to Forbes. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Derek White is out there with Mills. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're...
Oh, yikes, look out below. About that finish.
Oof. Parker, a very good second jumper and pretty nifty around the basket. Controls his body very well.
Gay passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Gay. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Count that one. Pirtle's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hield finds Bazemore. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. That's a 2 from Hield. Bellinelli pulls it in. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Hield can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Joseph kicks to Hield. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
Well, tricky there on that play as Hield had the soft floater that trickled in.
Poked away and stolen by Bazemore. Fast break, here they come. And then Hield with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mills looking it over. And Bellinelli kicks to Gay. Out to White. 5 on the clock. Here's Mills. Yep, that one goes. Mills has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Joseph dishes to Hield. And it's sent back by White.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Hield. Out to Parker. Hield outside. Pass to Joseph. Back to Hield. Takes a 3. Again, Hield missing. Outside, White.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
And a close game so far through the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches as the first. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. DeRozan's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Wiles against Bogdanovic. Pass to Bielitsa. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 2-point game. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Over to the wing. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Murray against Bielitsa. Shots good by Lyons.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside, Fox. Bogdanovic passes to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Fox finds Holmes. Clock is at 3. Shot on the wing. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's the break. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick. Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Holmes passes to Bogdanovich. Walker with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Murray. And there's the pass to Lyles. DeRozan against Barnes. DeRozan passes to Lyles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Murray. And a change for Sacramento. Hield's checked in. Fox against White. Fox kicks to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 7 points. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Fox dishes to Barnes. He kicks to Hield. Holmes trying to free himself up. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hield.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
White finds Aldridge. Holmes with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Barnes. Up top, Hield. For the tie. He can't get it to go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Gay inside. Guarded by Fox. And a wide open look for Walker. Misses the three. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Barnes outside. Here's Hield. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's White, then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard. And the technical free throw is good.
Such a great, well-rounded NBA career experience Harrison Barnes has had. From being the main guy on a team to a role player on a championship caliber one, he's always willing to accept his role and provide solid leadership.
Here's Hield, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Murray surveying the D. Outside DeRozan. Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Sacramento. Outside for Murray. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. So it's Sacramento again turning it over. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They lead by 1. To the middle. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Bagley finds Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. To take the lead. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Forbes dishes to Aldridge. Great D that time from Bagley. So it's Sacramento now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Not much that gets sped up in LaMarcus Aldridge's game. Right there, you could see the force that he has.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Inside. Got a hand on it. Out to DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Here's Fox, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. The free throw off from Fox. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fox against Murray. The dish to Aldridge. Three-pointer, pocket 6. Murray, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Barnes finds Bagley. Bogdanovich against White. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Shoots it up. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. San Antonio leading, and that's an intentional foul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. So it's Sacramento again turning it over. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Barnes dishes to Bogdanovich. It's good!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Fox. Money!
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
So it's San Antonio now. Murray kicks to White. Isles passes to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Barnes outside. Fox deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Yes!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Deep 2 from Murray. No good. So the Kings win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they
Sacramento, California. The backdrop for the NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season failed.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. Now here's Morant. Winslow, the pass to Morant. The feed to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Jackson trying to break free. No good from Valanciunas.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Morant. That one good for 2.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Bagley. Now here's Bielitsa, guarded by Jackson. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Sacramento making their last shot. Winslow finds Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Outside, Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Poked away. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Morant outside. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Bielitsa passes to Bogdanovich. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Valanciunas. In the corner, Winslow with it. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Shooting ability on display from Winslow. When he likes the look, he will sink it.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Now here's Morant for 3. Jackson finds Morant. Here's Winslow. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Morant missing. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The 3 from Morant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Fox against Jackson. Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. From outside, off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Valanciunas with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Winslow. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Barnes. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3. Now, here's Clark. Good D by Parker. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Here's Jones. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Clark. Swiped away. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Hield finds Bazemore. Here's Giles. On the wing, Hield. Drops in the layup for 2. Hield's got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Melton feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Hield. Bazemore on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Kings lead by 9.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA, hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. And that one's good. Parker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Joseph. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Melton, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Hield. From downtown, Grizzlies with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anderson passes to Gutterich, and stolen by Bazemore. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Parker leading the charge.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Jones drives in. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Giles. Parker dishes to Joseph. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 6. Giles kicks to Hield. Goes back up. Giles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 11.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Banked in off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And it's Hield off the drive. And the shot is good. Hield's got 6.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. The dish now to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Kings. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Fox dishes to Bagley. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bielitsa with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Morant outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Jackson passes to Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Fox against Morant. Fox kicks to Barnes. Passes it to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 13. To the inside. Outside for Bagley. Holmes down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
Impressive display of focus there from Hill. Never lost sight of the rim.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Jones against Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Valanciunas. It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And the pass to Hield. Dishes it to Barnes. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 15.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Hield finds Fox. Out to the wing. The tray. Hield can't hit. Now Anderson. Here's Clark. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Bielitsa in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Heel, the pass to Giles. Kings moving the ball around. Heel can't hit.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Holmes against Brooks. Clark the pass to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for Sacramento, Richaun Holmes.
The first one falls. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Kings. Memphis also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hield. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Winslow. To the wing on the left. Morant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Morant. The second chance effort. And the jumper falls for him. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Brooks from outside. Rebound by Bielitsa. Kings leading now by 6. Bogdanovich inside. Brooks covering. Holmes passes to Hield. It's deflected.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley comes in for Richaun Holmes. And it's Barnes in for Bogdanovich.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Morant finds Valanciunas for 3. Morant with another miss. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Up top, Hield. Brooks covering. Good on the shot. And the Kings lead by 10.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Good work there as it goes.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hield kicks to Barnes. To the middle. Fox against Brooks. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Kings.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Buddy Hield.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson from long range. And no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Goes up and finished off by Bagley.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
On the wing, Winslow. Covered by Barnes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Morant for three. Morant with another miss. Healed outside. Misses there.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Payday.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are...
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. Now here's Barnes. 4 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Favors with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Here's Williamson, and he makes good on the layup.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Fox. Count it, good.
That type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, he can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
Ingram outside. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's no surprise Bogdanovich quickly made an impact in the NBA. I mean, just look at the multitude of championships he's won in foreign leagues.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williamson outside. Passes to Favors. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Fox passes to Bagley. Favors against Bogdanovich. There's the feed to Bagley. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Fox. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time. It's not.
And Holiday throws it down.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Bielitsa. The 15-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Here's Ball. Down low. Favors. Bagley with the block. And he recovers it. Ingram finds Ball. Inside. Out to Ingram. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Back to Joseph. Pass to Hield. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, this is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
Outside Jackson. Here's Hart. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top as they end the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Bazemore at the small forward. Hield kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Hield. Hayes with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Redick against Joseph. Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Hayes hits them both. Kings leading now by 5. Hield outside. Parker right side. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
To the left side wing. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. And so here's Sacramento. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Oh, defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Hart, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jackson has the open look. Okafor kicks to Jackson. And the Pelicans miss again. Kings leading now by 7. Out to the right wing. Poked loose, taken away by Hayes. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Joseph with the rebound.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Basket counts. Holmes got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The dish to Okafor. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Hart. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to Joseph. Okafor against Holmes. Back to Joseph. And he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point Kings lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jackson passes to Reddick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Ball. And it's denied by Fox. Holiday with the 3. Bagley with the rebound. Here's Sacramento. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Barnes with it. Now defended by Williamson. On the wing, Barnes. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Healed with the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Fox leading the charge.
Wow, Hill is relentless. He won't even give them a chance to breathe. So they get sloppy.
Ingram left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Healed outside. Outside, Fox. Back to Healed. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Williamson. Here's Okafor. Ingram outside. Bagley with the block.
And that's just the activity on the defensive end. I love it when Bagley goes after rejections. It helps fire him up.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Outside, Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Bagley finds Bogdanovich from the arc. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday gets the bucket.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
ball against Fox. And it's denied by Fox.
On defense, Fox is so crafty. He uses all of his natural talents to disrupt your shot.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The shot by Redick, no good. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Sacramento. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Bazemore kicks to Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got 8 points. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Holmes. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Holmes got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Hart. Offline with his 3. Kings leading now by 17. Giles the pass to Bazemore. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Back to Joseph. Pass to Holmes. Kings moving the ball around. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Oh, offensive interference. And some changes here for the Kings. Parker's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Hield subbed in for Joseph. And the Pelicans also making a change. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Jackson. Pelicans trail by 17. Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Redick. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bielitsa, he checks in for Harry Giles. Harrison Barnes comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Fox in for Bogdanovich. Hield from outside. Sacramento again missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Knocks it loose. Barnes outside. Kicks to Fox. Hield from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Parker in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Healed outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Parker right side on the wing. Heel. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Healed outside. Parker, great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 15.
And reading shot trajectories is a skill that Parker has worked on over the years.
Ball dishes to Favors. Good on the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. This one for 3. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Parker with the steal. Hield finds Bielitsa. And Fox has it in the corner. Barnes with it. Hield outside. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Sacramento. Dishes it to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock for 3. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Parker.
And Hield is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of him.
Here's Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Hield outside. The kick out to Fox. Hield against Williamson. Knocked away. Fox passes to Hield. There's the 3. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And it's Fox with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Buddy Hield.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That one's good from the corner. And the Kings lead by 18.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fox kicks to Hield. Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Hield against Redick. Healed the pass to Bielitsa. No dice from 9 feet out. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. What a look for some of the Kings players as they entered their building tonight. Here at home. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Lyles. He's out there with DeRozan. DeJounte Murray is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. For the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Here's the 3. Forbes can't get it to go. And the Kings with possession. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Bagley finds Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Murray outside. The Spurs getting another chance here. DeRozan dishes to Aldridge. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. Back to Murray. Can't connect from short range.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Murray. The pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Lyles. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. DeRozan, that's good.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Joseph in for Fox. And San Antonio with the change here too. White's checked in. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
White, good.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hield from outside. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And now the Kings, fast break. Barnes with the ball. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. DeRozan's got 6.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
3-pointer, Hield. They get it back.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. White the pass to Lyles. Out to White. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Good D by Barnes. Bielitsa with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Healed against White. And it's Healed off the drive. Yes, that goes in.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Good. You two players.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Joseph looking around. From past the arc. That shot is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Mills. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Walker in at the 2.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Sacramento leading by 3. Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bogdanovich has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, and Mills kicks to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mills passes to Pirtle. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Walker. 3-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. And the dunk by Walker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And Bellinelli kicks to Gay. Good work there as it goes.
Good, strong, aggressive finish by Gay there. That'll get a thumbs up from the coach.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So pass to Bogdanovich. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. No good. That would have tied it. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Kings. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Hield, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Lyles checked in for San Antonio. Derek White comes in for Walker. White wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Outside, Joseph. Barnes kicks to Joseph. White against Hield. Clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
And finished off by Bagley.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Here's Forbes. Makes it off the glass. Forbes has got his first basket.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Hield outside. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big as it got. They couldn't hold on. And that'll about do it as we get...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And San Antonio shooting at 50% in a decent group. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Count that one.
And for a big man, Bagley is so sly. I mean, the contact on the drive, a non-issue because he's about finesse and force.
Murray, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Stolen away. for the lead. And Murray, here we go. And that's 2 points on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Then for the Spurs, Pirtle, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bellinelli in for Bryn Forbes. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Sacramento. Holmes, Pirtle with the steal. And stolen by Bielitsa. Back to Holmes. Outside Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Fox against Aldridge. And Fox gets it to go.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Murray kicks to Bellinelli. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind, and man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Gay. Back to Mills. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mills has got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Come on.
Spurs leading by 4. The drive by Gay. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Sacramento making some changes. Jabari Parker comes in for Richaun Holmes, and it's Buddy Hield in for Kent Bazemore. Then for the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bellinelli. And Derek White subbed in for Patty Mills. White finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Here's Giles, defended by Pirtle. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Gay dishes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Gay, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hield kicks to Fox. Beyond the arc. Walker with the rebound. To the inside. Here's White. Missed.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Kings trail by 5. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in a 2-guard. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Bagley. DeRozan passes to Forbes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bagley against DeRozan. Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. A new 14 for the Kings. They kick out to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. Back to DeRozan. Here's the floater. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Hield against Murray. And the layup falls.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Passes to Hield. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. On the wing, Hield. Shot clock at 6.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Murray outside. He kicks it to Forbes. Count the basket. Forbes has got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Hield with the bucket.
And that is a big-time performer. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Murray surveying the D. Basket counts.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Fox passes to Hield. Back to Fox. Rebound, San Antonio. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. The Kings trail by 7, and now the Kings fast break, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Spurs passing it around. Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Hield with the bucket.
And this team believes in Hield. There, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
Murray against Fox. Lyles kicks to Murray. Pass to Forbes. Clock at 4. Left side, DeRozan, and stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Murray against Fox. Lyles passes to Murray. It falls.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Hield dishes to Fox. Got it.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Pass to DeRozan. From deep. Off the mark. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They break the hardship. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.